Hey, welcome back. Jay Barrino here. We're playing Kathmaral Saga, The Journey. We're on to Chapter 5. This is the finale. I assume the epilogue is not playable, but we'll watch that after this. Let's go. Short campaign. Overall, really good. I liked the tech trees. I liked the introduction of these orc factions that kind of had to come together. Two very different sub-factions that have to work together. Did I go too far with my warnings? No, I'm just doing what I must. I can't allow others to be involved in my perilous path. That is the duty of the Spiritcaller, to vanquish evil magics and its wielders, to protect the helpless. Whatever lies in the mountain, beware. Your time has come. Okay, can't even choose our faction. I told you not to follow me, and yet, here you are. You've been acting strange lately, and everyone back at base was scared for you. Scared of you. Care to explain yourself? I can't feel it. You can't feel it, but I can. The monument on the coast, the golems, later the natives, and now this place. I can feel the same magic here. And if you're mistaken, they'll believe that you're mad. I won't make that kind of mistake. Never again. Again? There's no point in discussing this further. If you're ready to face the dangers with me, then come. But I warn you, the next time I tell you to leave... I understand now. Won't we need more help? Skalrin already gave us help. Hey, isn't that... Argarok finally can walk with us again. Now prepare yourself, Nestle. The battle awaits. Yo, we got Big Rock Man. Heck yeah. Argarok. Icy Strike. Tarakius. That is not the name of this demi-hero. Searching the origin. Your heroes must survive. Argarok is a powerful golem that Merrick can summon. Okay, we can resummon him. Never got Rock Slide. Probably will keep leveling up Fissure.
How can I help?
What you got?
This guy's got an aura that doesn't matter because we don't have any mechanical units, though we can summon one.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Right away.
I'm all geared up.
I'll take some rinsing, sure.
How can I help?
So this, I saw in the comments, this Spirit Graces is supposed to work against these things, but it doesn't.
All systems go.
It used to be too good, and they tried to change it, and it made it so much worse.
I'm on top of it.
Yes.
Now it doesn't work at all.
I'm all geared up.
Why are you just attacking my Goblin Man? What did he ever do to you? Are we going to get any ceremonial scrolls, you think, this time? Just use this. Okay, I should have used that last time. Okay, Sapphire is good. Let's pop this, and then let's move on.
Yes.
Yo, no! Why are these guys mean to us now? I like the little bear guys. It's too bad. Okay. Fissure, I still am not entirely clear how it works. It looks like it just shoots out little rocks from the ground, I think. You can heal yourself. It's a very good heal. Earthquake is not good. It's good against buildings, but otherwise it's not good. I really like this cheese flyer, man. It seems really, really good. The problem is, I feel like I just don't have very good direct damage abilities because I took his heal, which just feels like the most obvious thing that you should be taking, right? That's alright, we have Giant Rock Man here to help us. I'd love to.
How can I help?
Preserved meat.
Systems go.
I don't think we have space for that at this point. Still have my... Oh, we have Ice Nova on this guy. I forgot I never really used that. So we have 2 Ice Novas. I mean, having to click an item is a bit of a problem, right?
Right away.
Double iced.
I can handle that.
And then we can... overcharge this guy that we built, right? Right. And then we can throw this down, even though I don't think it really helps. And then we heal this guy up. He can be resummoned, but it costs a lot of mana to do. He's taunting, which is great. It's perfect. We just need to taunt. We just need to lead with that guy. Yeah, Rune of Restoration is good. We need the mana. Dude, I'm glad I took the Cheese Flyer. It's really good. If anything, maybe we grab Static Charge after this. Ooh, the Goblin models, too. I mean, I like all these abilities, but the campaign is over after this. I know that they're talking about working on another one later, but for now, this is what we've got.
Engine's running. Let's go out.
Is it just me? It feels like my Goblin is stunned, like, literally all the time. They love targeting him.
All systems go.
Yeah, getting that to level 4 because it'll heal him after, too. It's basically like the ultimate of the Crypt Lord, right? Is that what it's called? What they're called? Where the heck am I going? I'm like going down the side of the map. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dude, ceremonial scroll in there. You know it. How long on the cheese? Okay, we do this, and we overcharge him as well, and then we go. And we focus fire. And then let's taunt. Dude, I asked you to focus fire. What are you doing? Okay, heal this guy. Cheese. Cheese flyers. He's doing great. Heal yourself for now.
Engine's running.
Of course, yes, of course. Easiest upgrade choice of my life.
You're terminated. Yeah, baby.
Huh! Okay, you have a gem, right? So pop this. Grab this. It's mana to everything, and we get something else.
Yeah,
Ice Crystal, I don't think we have anything that'll come... Oh, no, that should combine with something that we have on him, right? Just real quick, let's
What you got?
do this.
I can handle that.
Yes.
No, he doesn't have anything that combines with that.
I'm all geared up. I'm on top of it.
Can I help?
Strength armor, mana points, and agility. Here, you can have the agility one. And then...
Inventory is full.
Hang on. Just destroy this. Be a scroll. Flippin' boar quills. That made us something. Agility and health. It's
All systems go.
Direct me.
fine, I guess. Okay.
Understood.
Back up and out.
A
I don't know if we can go behind those trees. We'll double check. And then it's back over to the left this way. I do like the item crafting. Again, there's a chart on the project page, and if you look at it, it does tell you what you combine with what in order to make the tier 2 items, but it's like an actual spider web. Like, memorizing that would be crazy.
Understood.
I don't know. After playing as long as I have now, maybe it would make sense to me, but it's a little much. Let's go ahead and taunt here.
How can I help?
I'm all geared up.
I think the combo here, yeah, you want to spawn his little dude and then buff him.
Yeah.
And then use the cheese thing. Oh no! That's fine. Just get him back out immediately, please. Fissure, rock slide. You know what? Let's level up Fissure. We only have a certain number of points. Let's just make sure that we've got. We're like properly spreading. We don't want to spread our points because again, we're not getting these things leveled up very much further. So, if at all, right? I think we're capped at
All
6.
systems go.
Right.
Let's body pull a little bit if we can.
A wise plan.
Yeah, that's better.
Thunder.
That's actually going to draw all of them. Never mind.
Yes.
Thunder. Go ahead and taunt.
How can I help?
Use Fissure.
Yes.
Just heal him every so often. Use the cheese flyers, as usual. We just keep an eye on him. Again, I would love to use Spirit Graces, but again, I think the ability is just outright broken. It doesn't actually do anything. Just keep... Yeah, do this. Give me a little robot boy. Got another... Oh, a gem of... We can respec if we want. It's nice that that drops here, but I don't think I actually want to respec. Does this cost mana to use? Yeah, it does. And it costs money to use? What? That doesn't seem right. Okay, let's focus fire here for a second, okay?
I'm all geared up. Engine's running.
Yes.
I can't sense anything more around here. This was our last obstacle. We should rest for a few moments. A formidable task is near. You should save. Okay. Then heal yourself.
Understood.
Okay, let's go. I can feel a powerful presence. Steel yourself, Nestle. Nice, we reached the top now. Stop. That's what we're looking for. What is that? Our prey. It's Spanish, but backwards. I can't read it fast enough. Arc my head, the pain. Demasiado es? Nestle. What was that? Something in my head. You've helped me enough, Nestle. Now you must return to the valley. Now. But... do it, or I'll kill you myself. I'll be back with help, I promise. It's backward Spanish. I will destroy you here and now, wretched creature.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. We blast him? We blast him? Do I have a stun out of this? Okay, but, like, you gotta stop.
Right away. A wise plan. How can I help?
Yes, mana burn him. I think you just want to damage him through that, it seems like.
Directly.
Stay spread out, throw a heal down.
How can I help? Yes.
Okay, that fissure seems like it's doing good damage. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Right away. Yes. Understood.
What's the range on it?
A wise plan. Feel the ground tremble.
Okay, this is... We're gonna lose.
Good.
Does Rock Slide stun? It does. We should have respect and taken a stun. But anyway, there's nothing we can do about it now, so we just have to eat the health drain. I like how they give you the option to respec, but it requires you to... hold it as an item, and there's no way you could possibly know what you would need to respec into. So you just go, okay, well, I guess. Should be fine, right? Wrong. Okay, at a certain health percentage.
Yes. Right away.
Yeah, it seems if you just want to damage him enough.
Understood.
Okay, don't let this stay. You can't target that with anything.
How can I help? Right away. Direct. A wise plan.
You can't let these things stay.
How can I help? Yes.
Heal yourself.
Right away. Thunder.
Heal Rockman.
How can I help?
Pick up the Rune of Mana.
A wise
Attack him.
Understood. A wise plan. Direct.
Destroy the pillar.
Yes. Feel the ground tremble.
Fissure.
Lightning.
Lightning.
Right away.
Okay, we've got some Runes of Mana going here. Just keep healing, because it's the only ability that you actually have that can do anything, unfortunately.
Right away. How can I help?
Okay, just land some hits on him.
Yes.
Land some hits on him. We're doing good here. Don't let these stand up.
A wise plan. Feel the ground tremble.
There it is.
Direct.
Pick this up.
Understood.
We do this. We heal. We fissure up there. We hit him with the rocks.
Yes. Direct me. How can I help?
Okay.
Direct me. Thunder.
Get on him.
A wise plan.
Hit him with the frost thing every so often. It's the best we can do.
Understood. Direct me.
Let's change my hotkeys up here a little bit. Okay, we're slowed and I don't have a dispel, do I? I don't think so.
A wise plan. Right away. Light.
I say, let's get on top of this right away so that stuff can't spawn out of it. There we go. Now we're on him. We heal. We fissure.
Wise plan. Right.
Great opportunity there to do some good damage. Get on the pillars right away. If we can kill these before they spawn more than one thing, then we're in great shape.
A wise plan. How can I help?
Again, not being able to stun him out of that is a bit of a problem, but we are able to do it. I'm also perpetually slowed. I'm not sure what to do about that.
How can I help? Yes.
Fissure.
Direct me. How can I help?
Just save now, because it feels like we're getting close to the end.
Yes. Right away.
I think we burn him
Understood.
and ignore everything else. Got him.
How can I help?
Okay. Whew. Merrick, where are you? That was a pretty fun boss fight. I like that. Obviously, I think I would have rather had the stun. Serena, quickly. We must level 2 heal with a level 1 stun. Probably would have been better. Merrick, no! Chieftain, a powerful magic is gathering in that thing. It's becoming unstable. It'll explode at any second. Save yourselves. No, he's holding a good item. Argarok, pick up Merrick and move. Get him, Rockman, get him! After Serena and her companions escaped, the place where the defeated creature lay was destroyed by a stream of energies. Nothing of value was found after future explorations there. Calm returned to the valley, and its inhabitants found peace at last, but there were still questions without answers. What was the mysterious creature and its wicked purpose? Okay, let's watch the epilogue. We could see our orcs living happily ever after, side by side with the natives. A peace rewarded. Kajuro and Serena completed the hunt. They unexpectedly chose to adopt the Wendigos rather than kill them all. Their allies also faced my friend, who fell to madness, yet they spared more than our leaders, would have done. Merrick and Nestle are like earth and sky, vastly different, and yet they work together to bring peace to our valley. The stranger had a strong will, one as powerful as it is gentle. Salren. After the success in the ceremonial hunt and the victory against the unknown creature and its slaves, the orcs were allowed to stay in the valley and build their first settlement in Kathmaral. We're close. It's this way. Are we there yet? Not yet. How about now? Not yet. Wait, no. We're here. My lord, the troops outside the valley have arrived and brought more colonists with them. Good. Let them rest today, and tomorrow they'll join the work. How goes the Wendigo taming? Well, one of them ate my boots, and there's hair everywhere, but it looks like the children like it, so it's all right. Good work, everyone. Return to your posts and inform us of any news. Our hard work is finally taking form. That's right. Despite a few stumbles, we finally made some progress here, but we will need more than that if we want to live here. Every beginning is humble, but in the meantime it will be enough. How is our expansion going? The workers have already started to harvest the nearby forest for resources. We need a lot, that's for sure. But what about... Don't worry, we have enough experience to handle forests. My sorcerers are making sure that it stays healthy. Good. I'll send volunteers to gather more food and some alchemists to study the terrain. Maybe they'll find exotic materials like... that red plant? Salwyn called it Rinsen, the blessing of Kathmaral. Whatever it is, the effects are indeed powerful. We should conserve some of it and show it to the sage when he returns. Oh yeah, that guy. He kind of seemed like the leader, didn't he? And he just went off into the woods and we haven't heard from him since, I guess. What's the status of the fortress? Progress is slow but steady. These materials are new to us. Thankfully, the Nilettes and Saga are helping us. I hope that this is the first step to an alliance with them. I agree with you. What about Nestle and his crew? I won't lie, the little one and his friends are weird, but definitely reliable, both in and out of battle. I will make sure that they're rewarded as they deserve. I want to name this little land in honor of those who sacrificed themselves for us. You don't mind? I actually would suggest the same. What about Kartorkbold, the last High Chieftain. As guard and before him, we will protect our people, no matter what. I know that I already asked you, but you still have no idea what the creature in the mountain was. No, even the natives don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. I hope that whatever the sage is seeking doesn't take him too long. Forgive my interruption, but Merrick is awakening. Wait, he's been asleep so long we built an entire settlement and an expansion and half of a fortress? Finally, I have a thing or two to say to that fool. Dude was like in a legit coma. Don't move. We're still trying to cure that burn. How long was I unconscious? 2 weeks at least. Now, be quiet and just wait a little more. Yeah, 2 weeks? My gosh. Erg. I've healed Ryrons calmer than you. How did they feed him? I've never seen that kind of burn before. What kind of monster did you fight? I don't know yet, but I will soon. Are you sure about that? I should have stayed unconscious. Time to go, sisters. Good luck, Merrick. What were you thinking going so recklessly? Ending a threat before it got worse. What else? By yourself? We know nothing about this threat. What would happen if that thing had bested you? Nothing of value would be lost. Oh my gosh, dude, have some dignity. Why, you? Chieftain, I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but Rune Master Salrin has arrived. I got a little Yeti in the background. Good, I've had enough dealing with fools. She's right, Merrick. What is wrong with you? What do you mean? Don't fake ignorance with me, Merrick. Ever since we came to this land, you've been acting strange. You were always cocky, but never sloppy to the point of making such mistakes. Tepid pause. And lately, you try to do everything by yourself. Back in Nimaru, we were a team. We defeated the worst scum of Garabolg together. So I ask you again, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with both of you? Man, this is escalating in a weird way. Explain yourself. Who's faking ignorance now? Whatever we've done in the past, it doesn't matter. You and Serena are our leaders now. You can't expose yourselves to danger so easily as before. I can't allow either of you to take the risk. We already knew the risk when we came here. Why can't you and not us? Or why can you and not us? Unlike you, I'm expendable. Not to us. Master Plo Clune moment. Tepid pause. Now stop babbling this nonsense. We need to meet with Salrin too. After all, everyone wants to see the hero of the valley. Wait a moment. Before we go there, I need to ask one question. What is it? What is that little Wendigo doing here? Oh, that's right. We're taming the Wendigos. This one is Frosty, and I tamed him personally. Say hello, Frosty. Grr. Amusing. Impressive. Despite you being newcomers, you already studied and awoken many monoliths. Monoliths? So that's the name of these sacred monuments? Yes, the monoliths are all to us. They bless us with their power and bring life to our lands. My people studied them and we managed to share the knowledge with the Nilats and others, but it's intriguing to me that the monolith reacted to your magic. Only to the magic of my master, the Sage Mogul, and some of the Spiritcallers like Merrick. There's much to explain to me, but not here. I will invite you to meet our leaders in the capital. We're honored, but maybe that visit can wait. That kind of seems like the most important of visits, Kojiro. I don't know. We still have work here, unless... Merrick, you will accompany Sauron and meet the leaders of Kathmaral. What? Why me? You're the hero of the valley, remember? What about Rockman? How come he's not getting any credit? He's just standing there, doesn't get his medal. You know how to awaken the monoliths, and you faced that strange creature. Your knowledge is important. Fine, I'll go, but don't expect too much. I'm not an emissary. Just be a little nice and everything will be alright. It's just that easy, man. We did the right thing, right? Merrick won't do anything careless if he goes with Sauron. We should send scouts to the mountains. The Master is powerful, but he should know what is going on. So be it. We also need to gather our forces. Our main army is still out there, and Barst still hasn't returned. Not Barst! I remember him from the intro cinematic. You're still worried about your sister? Yeah, she's missing. Why would I be less worried now? Yes, I trust in Barst, but there are unknown creatures out there, and after what happened in the Wave Crusher. Iron Mask took the hit from that monster to save her. His sacrifice won't be wasted. You're right. Yazgrim is a little childish and annoying, but she never surrenders so easily. If she could reach the coast, I'm sure that she will survive. Oh yeah, she's out there. Thanks for playing. The adventures of the Orcs and Kathmaral are far from over. But for now, we must rest. In the future lies new heroes to help and powerful enemies to defeat. This is a really nice one. It's very short. I mean, it's hard to complain that something is too short, right? It's just people make this stuff for free, and you get what you get. But I really like this. I gave my thoughts at the end of Chapter 4, right? I think there are a few things about that one that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I quite like the item crafting, but then you run into what I did at the beginning of Chapter 2, which is like, you have to combine these things. You're limited to only 6 inventory slots, and when you have to combine stuff, it can get a little tedious. And frankly, I would say the items, even the Tier 2 items, many of them really did not even feel like they were that good. But I didn't have the opportunity to make more than 3 artifact levels. I don't know if they're artifacts or whatever, but the 3 of the best level items. I do like a good item crafting system, though. Overall, that was fun. I just didn't know what to expect in Chapter 4 with that optional quest, so I chose not to do it. Not sure what else to say about that. Overall, I like the two different tech trees, and I really like the narrative structure here, too. Obviously, this is English. It's a second language project, which is fine. I generally knew what was being said. You know, you could maybe ask someone to try to proofread some of the stuff, but overall, it was pretty good. Very readable. And I think more importantly, you kind of set up a world here that's really interesting. And by it being this short, it does leave a lot open to the player's imagination on where this could go. And you also have tech trees that kind of go through about tier 2, but there's, you know, a top tier that you could add new buildings to, new units to. I really like this idea that these two totally different tribes or factions of orcs had to escape some sort of catastrophe. We don't know what it was. We don't know why they had to flee. In the description of the project, it basically just said, like, there was a war happening and they were afraid, so they left. That's very reductive, but I think it basically said something to that extent. And I like the idea that we don't know what drove them from their homelands, but it was enough to bring these two very different groups together, and now they have to work together. So, like, Merrick he's a neat character and all, but I actually kind of like the dynamic between Serena and Kojiro because they're the leaders of these two separate groups, and they're actually just sort of buddies, which is nice. And the story could go in so many different ways where, like, these groups are working together and it's very wholesome, but you could also add some sort of tension in there, too, between the two that can be resolved over time. Again, only 5 chapters, you leave yourself open to add all sorts of stuff in terms of narrative and gameplay. The boss fights were really fun. I liked the final boss. It was neat. It does seem like the boss is beatable regardless of which abilities you take, and to an extent, you are given a hero and then his really powerful summon, so at a baseline, they knew surely that was beatable at level 6 with your points allocated in any which way, with no items in his inventory. I would imagine that overall you still can win. So that's probably... it still felt kind of difficult. What I like about this boss fight that I would stress to others, whether you're making it in StarCraft 2 or Warcraft 3, is make it so that the boss has a decent health pool and can go through multiple phases like this. And what's important as well is that the boss doesn't have these moves that basically just one-shot you or just, like, blast you and takes away 50% of your health. Basically, give the boss more health and slow the fight down. Give the player opportunities to actually respond to things so it doesn't just, ooh, poof, you missed this thing and now you're dead. I think that real-time strategy boss fights tend to happen in a flash, and in this one, you have one character and one summon, so that kind of simplifies it. But I've played a lot where it's like you have a hero and then you have an army. You can go in with like 20 supply of army units, and then inevitably all your army units die instantly to some ridiculous AoE that happens in an instant. I don't like RTS boss fights like that. I think it's better to make it so like the player kind of gets whittled away and can get overwhelmed over time. And similarly, you have to have the endurance to learn what the boss is doing so that you can avoid things properly, so you can react to things properly, but not to the point where, oh, it's Finger of Death, and that just did 500 HP worth of damage, and now you're under a half health. Unless that's specifically a mechanic that everything is designed around, that you like have to heal through, that you have to do something, you know what I mean? My feedback is, what this campaign did right is slow the fights down in terms of bosses. I like that. Okay, hey, well, thanks everyone for watching, and we'll look forward to more from these creators, more Kathmaral or whatever they happen to be working on in the future. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.